following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome to St. Paul, Minnesota, here at Concordia University, the Ganglass Center, and we're getting ready for the Consolation Championship in Class 2A between the Pequot Lakes Patriots, who got here with a quarterfinal round loss to Annandale. They would knock off Perham in the semifinal, in the Consolation semifinals to reach this point. While Minnehaha Academy, they got here, they would fall in the quarterfinal round to Morris area, and then also they would pick up a win yesterday against. I'm drawing a blank on the team. It's the Panthers. Silver Lake, I forgot, and I don't have that sheet in front of me apparently, but. So they got here, they actually were down 10 at one point and turned it around the final 4 minutes to end up winning by 10 points. They reached the Consolation Championship, but now it's the Redhawks from Minnehaha Academy inside the city of Minneapolis taking on the Pequot Lakes Patriots. And this one should be a fun one here, and we'll see how this one shapes up here. The Redhawks come into the state tournament with an overall win-loss record of 17-10. They come into this matchup here against the Pequot Lakes Patriots with a win-loss record of 18-11. The Pequot Lakes Patriots come into the state tournament with an overall record of 24-6. They come into this game against the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks with an overall record of 25-7. Once again, you can follow us online. Get us on YouTube, subscribe, join, whatever works for you. Click the bell and get all the alerts and all that cool stuff. Help us reach 20,000 subscribers. That's where that's our goal right now. I think we're at 18,700. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, it's all Magnitude SN, and then Instagram's Magnitude SN1. As we take a look at our upcoming schedule, today we have the Pequot Lakes Minnehaha Academy game. Tomorrow we'll have, it says to be determined there, but we just finalized it maybe right before this broadcast started. We'll have the two semifinal matchups for you tomorrow night. One of them between Annandale and Caledonia, and that should be a fun one. And then Minneapolis North will take on Morris area for the other semifinal. The Minneapolis North Morris area game at 6 with the Caledonia and Annandale game following at approximately 8 o'clock from Williams Arena in Minneapolis. So that's kind of a look at what's coming up. And then Friday we take off from the tournament and we go down to Spencer, Iowa. Cardinal Field will be the Post 400 Stars out of Fargo taking on Okoboji, and hopefully I said that right. I'll find out on March 26th if I said that right or not. A couple of double headers for you on the 26th and 27th. And then they get a few days, get just shy of a week off, and then go right back to Iowa. This time, Carroll, Iowa, and the Post 400 Stars will have a trio of days of baseball games. One game Friday, April 1st, against the Johnston Dragons, and then on April 2nd, the Stars will have another game against the Dragons, as well as a game against the Carroll Merchants out of Carroll, Iowa. And then on Sunday, they'll take on the Merchants again, and they also try their luck against the Underwood Eagles. So that should be a fun one, and we're looking forward to this upcoming couple of weeks here on Magnitude Sports. We're going to take a timeout. We're about 7 minutes away from the opening tip of this one here. When we return, we'll be back in just a moment on Magnitude Sports.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports. While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com. View photos of recent projects, then click on the Careers tab to start the 2-minute application. Hammers Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Once again, you can find us online. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel at youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. You can also find us on all of our other social media accounts, including Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. The first three, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter. You can find the username at MagnitudeSN. On Instagram, it's MagnitudeSN1. Our webmaster got our website recovered from the critical error, so now you can find us on our website too at magnitudesn.com. I want to say a special hi to Jordan, our webmaster, for fixing that. We have no idea what happened, but when he went and did a little bit of investigation, it was related to a plugin update on our website, and that's what caused the critical error, and I put that in air quotes, to occur. So that has been resolved, and our website functions as it's supposed to now, at least to the best of my knowledge it does. So once again, magnitudesn.com, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports, TikTok /@MagnitudeSN, Instagram /MagnitudeSN1, Facebook.com/MagnitudeSN, and Twitter on Twitter at MagnitudeSN is the way to find us there online. So certainly appreciate you tuning in. Once again, we are about maybe 2 minutes away from the opening tip here. The Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. They're outside of the city of Minneapolis under head coach Lance Johnson. He's been the head coach for 20 years. His 20-year win-loss record is 547 wins and 208 losses. His assistants are Chandler Santel, Ryan Johnson, and Peter Homburg. The starters today for the Redhawks will be the 6'2 junior guard, number 5, Leroy Barnes, the 6'7" senior Prince Aligbe. He's a guard. A 6-foot freshman guard, number 11, Fida Jafar, and then a 6-foot junior guard, Savion Kane, and last but not least, a 6 8" junior power forward, number 23, Rollins Aligbe. For the Pequot Lakes Patriots, your starters look like this. The 5'11 senior guard, Ryan Harmala. The 5'10 senior guard, number 3, Nick Kataska. The 6'4 senior forward, number 4, Cruz Megazzini. The 6'1 junior guard, number 32, Eli Leposki. And last but not least, the 6'7" senior center, number 41, Sam Rashavi. And the Patriots will be in their blue jerseys with red numerals. As we come back to our live radio theme here, they'll be in their blue jerseys with red numerals across, outlined in a white, in the front and back. The Minnehaha Academy Redhawks will be in their white jerseys with red numerals and numbers outlined in black. So that's how these two teams will set up. We're about 15 seconds away. Let's take a quick break. Starting announcements right after this.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, just in time now for the opening announcements from our PA announcer.
This Consolation Championship game in Class 2A matches the winners of Section 4, the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks, against the winners of Section 7, the Pequot Lakes Patriots.
The Pequot Lakes fans are right behind me to my right, while the Minnehaha Academy fans are crossed on the other side of the gym. We are just off to the left of center court here, courtside, for our radio broadcast today from the I always have trouble pronouncing it, from the Gangelhoff Center in Concordia University in St. Paul, Minnesota. They're announcing the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks starters. Once again, that is the 6'2 junior guard, number 5, Leroy Barnes, the 6'7 senior guard, number 10, Prince Aligbe, the 6 foot freshman guard, Fida Jafar, the 6 foot junior guard, Savion Kane, and the 6'8 junior power forward, Rollins Aligbe. And now for Pequot Lakes, once again, your starters look like this. The 5'11 senior guard, number 2, Ryan Harmala. The 5'10 senior guard, number 3, Nick Kataska. The 6'4 senior forward, number 4, Cruz Megazzini. The 6'1 junior guard, number 32, Eli Leposki. And the 6'7 senior forward, centers, I should say, number 41, Sam Rashavi. Once again, the Patriots in their primary blue with red numerals and lettering outlined in white with a black and white race flag type stripe down each side of the jersey and shorts. For the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks, they are the white jerseys with red numbers and numerals outlined in black. And if you're trying to get a better idea of what those look like, think of the Chicago Bulls away jerseys. That's kind of what they look like. Put 18 minutes on the clock. The referee's in the middle, and the ball is up in the air, and it is won by the Pequot Lakes Patriots. It goes into the hands there, Cruz Megazzini. Megazzini will pop it out, corner, Leposki 3, left a little too strong. Rebound comes down to Kane. Savion Kane, a 6-foot junior guard, will bring it up the court. He'll fire it over to the far side to Leroy Barnes. Now back to Kane. Kane trying to split defenders, does so, goes to the hoop, lays it in and scores, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Minnehaha Academy Lakers. Check that, Redhawks, my apologies. The Redhawks are the visiting team on the scoreboard, while the Pequot Lakes Patriots are the home team in the scoreboard here in this one, as the Patriots put on a little bit of press in the backcourt, but no problem this time around for the Redhawks. They'll get it right into the paint, free throw line, and a quick pass down to the low baseline. Now they pop it back out. Left wing 3, rattles in and out, in and out, in and out, and skying up for the rebound is Rashavi. Rashavi will get it up court here for Leposki. Leposki will get it to Kataska. Kataska with the right-handed dribble will split a defender, find a way to the hoop, now pop it out into the corner for Megazzini. Megazzini now a little floater off the front of the rim there from Leposki, won't go. Missed shot. They'll get the offensive rebound. Harmala goes to the hoop and scores. And just as I say that, one quick pass, a baseball pass to the other end of the court, and scoring on the other end is Prince Aligbe. And that makes it 4-2 now here in favor of Minnehaha. Leposki being double teamed in between the circles. Now it's going to be a jump ball, as getting his arms in there is Prince Aligbe. Prince Aligbe stands 6'7", but he certainly looks like he's 8 feet tall. Let's put it that way. Redhawks, and a loose ball will come just to the left of our broadcast station, out of bounds, and there will be a turnover on the Redhawks. Redhawks claiming it was tipped by the Lakers, but the officials not agreeing with them. And now an inbounds pass here for Megazzini just to my left into the backcourt here for Leposki. Leposki will bring it right up the middle of the court over the timeline, being guarded closely there by Leroy Barnes, and now the pass will get into Rashavi, and that one's stolen away. One-on-one, back the other way, stop at the mid-post, a little lob pass across the paint there into the hands of, that was Prince Aligbe, and he'll miss the shot. And now the rebound comes to Pequot Lakes, but the pass intended there for Kataska went out of bounds, and that goes right back to the Redhawks. And I'll have to see how many times I have to stop myself from saying Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks, because that's our minor league baseball team from my hometown. So it's the first time I've called a high school basketball game where a team had that same nickname. Barnes scores for the Redhawks, and now they're up 6-2 here with 15:35 and counting to go in the first half of play. Kataska will try and dribble around. Let's see here, that's Barnes, and that's up and in. Kataska puts it up, and it's 6-4. Back the other way, Prince Aligbe will get called for a foul, or will be a blocking foul on the Patriots. It will be a blocking foul on the Patriots. So that'll send Prince Aligbe to the free throw line to shoot a pair. He has a signature around his back on the reception of the ball from the referee, and swish, nothing but net on the first free throw from Prince Aligbe. Prince Aligbe now with 3 points. He's the leader in the moment. His other two teammates have 2 apiece. Second free throw on the way, swish, just like the first one. Redhawks double up here on the Patriots. Here's Kataska, top of the key, spins, being guarded by Aligbe. And now he'll hand it off there for Rashavi. Rashavi will get it back. Now they'll work it down low. Rashavi with a pass in the paint, scores off the glass. And it's 8-6 here on the United Community Bank scoreboard. They'll work it over far side there for, that is number 11. That is Fida Jafar. Rollins Aligby got the pass, got it in off the glass, he scored. Now he's going to go to the line to shoot the extra attempt here. Want to say hi to Jim, or listening in, I should say, from Denver, North Carolina. Certainly appreciate that, Jim. 14:44, and the free throw's up, and the free throw's off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound will come down to Leposki. Leposki will bring it up court, double team, loose ball, picked up and stolen away. And now a quick pass, and a two-handed slam from Prince Aligbe. That puts Minnehaha up by the score of 12-6 as they double up here on the Patriots. Corner, near corner, now he dribbles, the quick pass, and now a left wing three is too strong, courtesy of Leposki. And the rebound is intercepted, and back the other way, Leposki will score. Off the missed three from Leposki, the rebound was collected there by Rollins Aligbe, and now a three back the other way by Mateo Cordes-Weiss. And when Aligbe passed it down the court, Leposki jumped up into the air just in front of midcourt, grabbed the ball one-on-one and scored. Wide open for a three, right wing at Spitzka. Nope, that one's a little bit short. Loose while rebound comes back to Kataska. Kataska will back up in between the circles. Now he'll fire it over to Leposki. Leposki high on the left side. We'll get the screen there from Mashabi. Now he'll drive in with the left hand, stop at the mid post, and dig it in up top. Spitzka shot a little bit off the mark, right side on the layup there. And back the other way come the Redhawks very, very quickly. Pass tipped into the hands there of, that is Clay Erickson into the lineup. Now corner three, Prince Aligbe, nothing but net. And it is now 18-8, and the Pequot Lakes Patriots are going to take a timeout. 12:48 to go here in the first half, and the Minnehaha Redhawks up by 10. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back. You are invited to the Mainline in Downer, a place for your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu of all the favorites: burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Also, do not forget, they are open for breakfast. The Mainline also has a convenience store plus the end-of-the-line boutique shop that's filled with unique gifts for all your family and all your friends. The Mainline in Downer, 8 miles northeast of Barnesville or 8 miles southeast of Linden. Order online or call in your order at 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back. 12:48 to go in the first half of play, and the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks are up 18-8 over the Pequot Lakes Patriots here in the Class 2A Consolation Championship. Pequot Lakes ball out of the timeout. It'll be inbounds pass to Leposki. He'll bring it up the far side of the court. The Patriots going from left to right as I see it from my broadcast station. The Redhawks going the opposite direction from right to left. Leposki double teamed right in front of the midcourt stripe. Left-handed dribble to the left wing. Now he fires a pass to the right wing, and that one goes into the hands of Grant Logie, and now the pass inside. I'm not sure if the pass got there before the whistle. There's a foul on somebody. It's either up high or down low. The foul is going to be called on, not sure. Evan Rude into the lineup. Okay, there we go. So the foul was called on Evan Rude. His first, team's second. And now with the foul, it'll be Redhawks basketball, though inbounded from the near sideline down at the far end of the court, just in front of their baseline. Inbounds pass will come into the hands of Marcus Horton. Horton will push it into the corner here for Willett Weiss. And now Prince Aligbe with a long three, far side, rattles in and out, won't go, and the ball is pushed out of bounds on the rebound, and it'll go back to the Pequot Lakes Patriots. Redhawks will retreat to the other side of the court here, with one exception, that being McKelty Dillard. will be the lone defender in the backcourt here as Leposki brings it over the timeline. Leposki with the right hand goes to the right wing, now passes it up to the top of the key there for Grant Logie. Logie with a mid-post jumper out the front of the rim, it won't go. Rebound tipped around, ends up in the hands of Dillard. Dillard up court to Prince Aligbe, and he's fouled. Aligbe was fouled. It appeared that he was going to go up for a one-handed dunk, and he will get fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Evan Rude charged with the first Consolation shooting three.
And the first one's in and out. That's the first free throw the Redhawks have missed today. 18-8, 11:50 to go. Prince Aligbe at the free throw line. He'll take a couple dribbles and he'll release the free throw, and it's in. Swish. 19-8. 11:48 and counting to go here in the first half as Leposki brings it up over the timeline. Leposki now over the timeline to the high to the far side. Being guarded closely there by Dillard. Leposki still with the ball. Now he picks up his dribble, pivoting around, looking for a pass, and a whistle is called as he did get the pass there to Gavin Kennan. And there's a foul on the Redhawks. Now a couple of substitutions here for the Pequot Lakes Patriots. Back into the game is Sam Rashabi, number 41. And then also into the game is Ryan Harmelon. Two of the original starters. Inbounds pass, tipped into the corner. Three on the way. Leposki got it. Eli Leposki makes it 19-11. He has 5 points on the afternoon so far. Redhawks will get the ball into the hands here of Horton. Horton stops at the left wing, fakes a pass, fires it right now into the hands of Dillard. And now it's poked away and tipped away, and it's picked up by Carson Thurlow. And now the Patriots will get the turnover. Harmela over the time stripe there into the hands of Leposki. Leposki floats a pass inside to Rashavi, but it's off his fingertips out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Minnehaha. .10:53 to go as the Redhawks bring it over the timeline. With the basketball there is Leroy Barnes. Barnes will fire at left wing here for Horton. Horton puts it up for a three, and it's in. 22-11 as the Redhawks double up on the Patriots once again. 10:38 and counting as Leposki brings it over the timeline. Little behind the back dribble there to get around the defender. Now he gets the screen from Lashavi to the high post, dumps it off right wing. Cross court pass to the left wing there for Harmela. Harmela works it up top there for Kennan. And now they get it back to Leposki. Leposki will reset high on the near side. Leposki, nice dribbling there as he tries to get it around the defender. Just inside the free throw line, the shot is up and it won't go. Battle for the rebound underneath. They get it to Rashavi. He gets fouled, but the basket goes off the right side of the rim. So he'll go to the line to shoot two. He'll have to get those 2 points the hard way. Sam Rashavi standing 6'7". He's a senior this year for the Patriots. And he makes the first free throw.
Brayden Spitzka back in for the Patriots from Minnehaha Academy. Safar has returned, King has returned, and Rollins will lead.
Second free throw from Rashavi is up and in. Off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim, and down the middle of the net. Now the Redhawks bring it back. He'll pick up his dribble, work it to the top of the key there for Aligbe. Aligbe will get it up left wing for Barnes. Barnes steps in a couple feet, puts the shot up and in. From free throw line to extended left side, just inside the left wing. Now a quick pass down to the other end of the court, and it's Brayden Spitzka scoring for the Patriots. From the left wing down to the baseline, he was wide open, and he had an easy layup, and he scored. Free throw line jumper up off the back of the rim, won't go. Battle for the rebound, and Rashavi will come away with it. Rashavi will get it to Leposki. Leposki with a bounce pass down the left sideline to the hoop. Harmela scores! That was some nice transition basketball there for the Pequot Lakes Patriots. 9:22 to go, 24-17 on the timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com. View photos of recent projects, then click on the Careers tab to start the 2-minute application. Hammers Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, welcome back to the Gangelhoff Center here in St. Paul. It's Redhawks basketball all the timeout. 9:14 to go, and the Redhawks lead 24-17 over the Pequot Lakes Patriots. They'll get into the high post. Prince Aligbe, a little floater, bounces off the back of the rim, nearly tipped in to the wrong basket by LaChave on the attempted rebound, but he will snag it down. Now the Patriots moving up court, and the pass is intercepted. Moving to the hoop and skying up and missing the layup was Leroy Barnes. And then a foul on the Redhawks. Stops the clock with 8:57 to go. Leposki will get the inbounds pass, head to the far sideline in front of his own bench, and bring it up court. He crosses the timeline with 8:50 to go. Leposki lost a pass down low, but there's nobody there, and it's out of bounds. I'm not sure who he saw down there. There was nothing but white jerseys and empty space, and the ball went right out of bounds on the pass. 8:43 and counting with the basketball now is Savion Kane. Kane will dish it off there for Barnes. And now inside, Prince Aligbe misses another one, and that was about a 6-footer that he went too strong off the back of the rim. On the return trip up the court, Pequot Lakes fires the pass out of bounds right into the scorer's table. And it'll be right in front of the scorer's table where the Redhawks will inbound it. It'll be Leroy Barnes, the 6'2 junior guard, who will inbound it. And I'm guessing that will go to Savion Kane. And Barnes inbounds it to Kane. Kane will bring it over the timeline here. 8:24 and counting to go. Back to Barnes, now back to Kane. Kane left, right ring, now inside, spinning around. Prince Aligbe with the strong move to the hoop, and he scores. And it's 26-17 in favor of the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. So I guess the problem that I'm going to have is not the Redhawks, but making sure that I don't change Minnehaha to Minneapolis, even though it is kind of in the Minneapolis area. Scramble for a loose ball. Pequot Lakes picks it up right in front of the timeline. Now at the top of the key, they'll get it to, that is Grant Logie. Logie up top for Harmala. Harmala back to Logie. Logie being guarded by Prince Aligbe. Logie, couple dribbles, runs into a double team, fires it there into the hands of Megazzini. Megazzini will lose it. The ball's kicked around, no whistle. And now going to the hoop is Brown, and he will miss the layup again. 17-25. Minnehaha Academy up 26-17. And a foul right on the sideline, and it's going to go back to Minnehaha. Check that no foul. He actually stepped out of bounds on the far sideline, right in front of the Redhawks bench. Kane will bring it over the timeline. He'll pop it left wing here for Jafar. Now back to Kane. Kane back to Jafar to the left wing once again. 6:57 to go. Bounce pass into the high post, and now they'll get it into Prince Aligbe, and his layup will circle around the rim and bounce off. Leposki, right-handed dribble to the top of the key, pulls up for three. No, it's off the mark. And the rebound is snagged there by Jafar. Jafar will bring it up right in front of me on the near sideline. Jafar stops at the left wing, puts it up for three, swish. That makes it 29-17 as Minnehaha Academy takes the extends their lead. Jafar scoring his first 3 points of the basketball game so far. They'll get it to Harmala. Harmala with the right-handed dribble, hands it off there for Leposki, and Logie now will get it and miss the basket. Rashavi picks up a loose ball. Harmala for a 3 off the front of the rim, it won't go. Harmala gets his own rebound. Now Leposki for a 3 from the same spot, won't go, and the rebound snagged by the Redhawks, and Prince Aligbe will bring it up right up the middle of the court. Getting by Leposki. Lebigay into the paint and puts a floater up, and it rattles off. And the Patriots will get the rebound, more specifically Grant Logie with the rebound. Now a long 3, Harmala, no, that's off the mark, and the rebound is snagged there by Maverick Ackerman. Ackerman up court quickly to Aligbe. Aligbe switches his hand on the dribble, drives the baseline, gets called for a charge. Prince Aligbe with 12 points has picked up his second personal foul. It's the team's 4th. .531 to go here in the first half. 29-17 your score. Pequot Lakes will inbound the ball and will bring it up the court. Leposki will bring it up the court. Just in front of me. Now it goes to the middle of the court, crosses the timeline, dribbles to the right wing, swings a pass there to Logie at the top of the key. Logie's pass tipped, but Kataska will get it. Kataska dribbles over to the right corner. Now he bounce a pass and back up top to Leposki. Leposki high on the near side, behind the back dribble to get around the defender. Now flips the pass into the left corner, pass into the paint, ricocheted, picked up, and the shot is up and off the left side of the rim there by Gavin Kennan. But an offensive rebound, and now it's stolen away by the Redhawks. Bringing it up the court quickly. I can't even see who that is. That's how quick it was. Now back up to the top of the key. It's Jafar. Jafar, bounce pass, corner 3 on the way, and in, courtesy of Marcus Horton. 32-17 as the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks extend their lead with 4:30 to go here in the first half of play. It's Kataska across the timeline now, being guarded closely there by Jafar. Kataska dribbles in, and it was popped out of his hands. I think it's going to stay with the Patriots, and it will be. Patriots will have an inbounds pass from the right side of the hoop off the baseline. That pass will be triggered by Leposki. He'll get into Grant Logie, catch and shoot 3, right wing, swish, got her. 32-20 now, 4:15 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Redhawks have the basketball. They'll get it left wing, here to Jafar. Jafar back up top there for Kane. Kane fakes the pass to the right, gets it back to Jafar on the left wing. He thought about a 24-footer, didn't pull the trigger on that. And now pulling the trigger on the 3 off the back rim. It won't go in, was Kane. Savion Kane will miss the shot, and the rebound will come to the Patriots as Leposki brings it up the middle of the court over the timeline to the top of the key, and now a little hand checking, and I believe that foul is going to go on Fida Jafar. And it is indeed on Fida Jafar. So another baseline inbounds pass from the right side of the hoop here, courtesy of Leposki for the Patriots. Leposki looking. He'll lob it in for Grant Logie. Logie left-handed dribble into the mid-blocks, and his shot is blocked, but right into the hands of his teammate. Now back up top here for Leposki. Leposki gets it to Kataska. Kataska over to Logie on the left-hand side of the wall ball. Now Kataska goes into the paint, and the basket would not have counted, but he did draw the foul. 3:29 to go here in the first half of play. And the foul on the Redhawks will be charged too. Let's see here. It looks like 1-3. That's Savion Kane. It's his first. He has 2 points. It's team foul number 6 for the Redhawks. And another inbounds baseline pass from the right side of the hoop. Leposki will trigger it. And he'll get it right into the paint, and firing up a shot, muscling his way was Gavin Kennan. Won't go, rebound comes to the Redhawks. Redhawks will get it to Prince Aligbe, but the pass was tipped, and it'll go back to the Redhawks. It'll stay with the Redhawks. There's 2 Aligbes on Redhawks team. Prince Oligbe, number 10, he's the taller one. And then you got Rollins Oligbe, who's actually, he's not the taller one. Rollins is an inch taller than Prince, 6'8" and 6'7". Now Prince Oligbe to Rollins Oligbe to the one-handed dunk off the front of the rim that gets rejected, and he gets fouled on the one-handed dunk attempt. He went up for the windmill dunk, and it went off the front of the rim, and had the contact not been there, he may have jammed that one down, but instead he'll go to the free throw line. Rollins Oligbe, the 6'8" junior power forward, puts the first free throw up and in. (33-20), 3:09 to go here. Oligbe's second free throw's on the way, and it's in. Minnehaha Redhawks will take a timeout. So will we. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
When grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. Help us get to 20,000 subscribers. When we started the goal, we're at 18.3. Now we're a little over 18.7. So thank you so much for the 400 or so who have subscribed since we started our quest for 20,000. And back to action here. Katasco will fire it over. That is Leposki. Leposki double team, underhand pass there to the right wing. Now catch and shoot. Leposki drains it. Leposki passed it off to the left wing. He got the ball right back, catch and shoot, and drained it right through the net. And now the Redhawks will play catch in front of the midcourt stripe between Barnes and Horton. Now Prince Oligbe at the high post, pops it out there for Mateo Cordes-Weiss. And now back up top here for Barnes. Barnes dribbles down to the free throw line. Katasca steals it away. A turnover for the Redhawks, and now Logie will put it into the corner here for Kennan. Kennan back up top to Logie. 2:12 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Two passes later, Leposki over on the left wing. Dribbles up top of the key. 26-footer out the front of the rim, and the rebound goes to Oligbe. Rollins Oligbe will corral the rebound, and the Redhawks will bring it back with Prince Oligbe over to Rollins Oligbe. And now he'll lock the pass into the corner. Catch and shoot. Three is in. Marcus Horton with the triple. 37-23. Marcus Horton with 9 points. Prince Oligbe leading the way with 12 right now for the Redhawks. Here's Katasca with the basketball now. Katasca tried to split defenders, nearly had the ball stolen away from him. Now he'll get it back here for Logie. Logie to Leposki. Leposki will get a screen from Hennon. Leposki goes to the baseline. Kicks it out for Katasca. Katasca into the paint, and his shot is blocked from behind as Hennon went up on the pass from Katasca. Kennan certainly thought that he had an opportunity at an easy layup, but what he didn't realize is he had 3 white jerseys right behind him, and one of them swatted the ball out of bounds. Inbounds pass comes to Leposki. Another quick catch and shoot. Logie, misses the 3, goes in and out. Pass comes up to Jafar. Jafar puts it in the corner for Horton. Horton around the defender, tries to float one up. Prince Aligbe with the rebound and the recovery basket. And it's 39-23 as Prince Aligbe pushes his total of 14. Kataska now in front of the timeline, inside a minute to go. 53 seconds. Kataska through 3 defenders, and Rashavi on the pickup there will score off the offensive rebound. 39-25, 43 seconds to go. Corner 3, Prince Aligbe. No, that's off the mark. But an offensive rebound. Now they'll float it up top here for Jafar. Jafar will try for a 3, and he buries it. Made it look easy, 42-25. And now the clock is stopped at 23 seconds. We have a foul here on the Redhawks that will put the Patriots to the line. It'll be Kataska going to the free throw line here for the Patriots. 23.4 seconds. Clock is stopped. Kataska's first free throw is up, and it's the front half of a 1-and-1, and he misses it. Prince Aligbe brings it up the court. Aligbe dribbles over to the right wing, now backs up, lobs a pass left wing here for Horton. Horton to the high post there for Royals Aligbe. Rollins, excuse me. Now corner at the buzzer. No, it's off the mark, and that brings us to halftime. The Minnehaha Academy Redhawks up on the Pequot Lakes Patriots by the score of 42-25 at the half in the Consolation 2AA championship game here on Magnitude Sports. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Magnitude.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
You are invited to the Main Line in Downer, a place for your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu of all the favorites, burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Also, do not forget, they are open for breakfast. The Main Line also has a convenience store plus the end-of-the-line boutique shop that's filled with unique gifts for all your family and all your friends. The Main Line in Downer, 8 miles northeast of Barnesville or 8 miles southeast of Glendon. Order online or call in your order at 218-789-7610.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com. View photos of recent projects, then click on the Careers tab to start the 2-minute application. Hammers Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. It's halftime here in the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks, leading the Pequot Lakes Patriots by the score of 42-25. Leading the way for the Redhawks is Prince Aligbe with 14 points. Also, Fida Jafar with 6. Marcus Horton has 9. Also, 6 more for Rollins Aligbe and 3 for Mateo Cordes Weiss. For the Pequot Lakes Patriots, it is 4 points for Ryan Harmala, 2 points for Nick Kataska, 3 points for Grant Logie, 8 points is your leader right now for Eli Leposki, and Sam Rashave right behind his teammate with 6 points, and those are your unofficial numbers here at the halftime mark, as once again, it's 42-25 as the Redhawks come out of the locker room and back onto the court. I want to say hi to Paul Patterson tuning in from North Carolina, as well as our friend Jim. So thank you, Paul, for tuning in. We certainly appreciate that you tuning in and hope that you enjoy the broadcast. So getting some text messages here, and I'll get those. Are not important right now. So we'll take another time out here, and we'll be right back with more of your halftime show and in a moment.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. About 4 minutes before halftime here. As once again, you can check out our upcoming schedule here. We'll have 2 more basketball games for you tomorrow. Those will be our final 2 basketball games of the basketball season. At 6 o'clock, we'll see Minneapolis North taking on Morris Area in the 2AA semifinal, and then at 8 o'clock it should be a very entertaining matchup as the Caledonia Warriors will take on the Annandale Cardinals in the 8 o'clock semifinal, and then the winner of those 2 will meet in the championship on Saturday, March 26th. But we're short people, so we're instead of doing the championship, we're going down to Spencer, Iowa, as the Post 400 Stars will take on Okoboji, I think is how you say it. And I'm going to find out on March 26th how bad I've been saying that. And then a host of other games a week later in Carroll, Iowa for the Post 400 Stars, as they'll play against the Johnston Dragons, Carroll Merchants, and the Underwood Eagles. All those teams are high school or Legion teams from the state of Iowa. So we'll have the Fargo Post 400 Stars the next 2 weekends in Iowa. So after that 8 o'clock game tomorrow night, I'll be hopping in my vehicle, take the 3-hour drive down to Spencer, Iowa, and check in the hotel, and then be ready for first pitch at 1 o'clock on Saturday. So that's what's upcoming here on Magnitude Sports. You can find us online, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. Make sure you subscribe. Click the bell to select the alert preference of your choice. It is absolutely 100% free to subscribe to the YouTube channel as the Pequot Lakes Patriots come out of the locker room now. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/MagnitudeSN, TikTok @MagnitudeSN. Follow us on Twitter @MagnitudeSN, or follow us on Instagram at MagnitudeSN1. You can also visit our website, MagnitudeSN.com. And at the bottom of every page of our website is a QR code you can scan with your phone if you care to make a donation. That's one way you can donate. There's other information on how you can donate or make payment for an invoice on our website under the payments button at MagnitudeSN.com as well. So I know we've recently had some people ask how they can donate, and so now you have a couple of your answers. And if you go to MagnitudeSN.com, click on the payments button, you can find out all the ways that you can donate to Magnitude Sports. You can also donate by clicking the join button on our YouTube channel, and that's a monthly donation of your choice by clicking the join button. So a couple of ways you can support us financially if that is of interest to you, and if not, that's 100% okay as well. We're going to take one more time out. 90 seconds from now will be the start of the second half. Here at halftime, it is the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks 42, the Pequot Lakes Patriots 25. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant $ per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. Second half of action just now getting underway here. It's Pequot Lakes basketball moving from right to left as I see it. Corner 3 on the way there from, that is Megazzini, who had the 3 and missed it. And now coming back the other way here is the Redhawks. Redhawks in their white jerseys with red numerals and letters outlined in black. Kind of look like the away jerseys for the Chicago Bulls. And the Pequot Lakes Patriots in their blue jerseys with red numerals and outlined in white and white lettering outlined in red across the front. Prince Aligbe will put it into the corner, and the pass is intercepted. It's a turnover for the Redhawks, and now Kataska will bring it up court. Kataska will go right to the hoop, and Kataska with a little Euro step, and he'll get fouled. He'll miss the basket, but he will get earn a trip to the free throw line. Once again, 42-25, our score here, almost a minute into the second half. Kataska goes to the free throw line, and the free throw is up, and the free throw's in. 42-26. Second free throw up, and that one's off the mark. Defensive rebound here by Prince Aligbe. He'll loft it up court into the far corner, and then the loose ball as he falls down, and it's picked up there by Cruz Megazzini, and now Leposki gets it to Rashavi, and Rashavi is fouled by Rollins Aligbe. Stops the clock with 16:53 to go. Inbounds pass from the baseline for the Patriots. They'll lob it in for Rashavi. Rashavi trying to back up his defender on the low post. Spots a pass out of the corner. Now Kataska has it at the top of the key. Kataska dribbling to the right side with the right hand, pumps a pass out into the hands of Megazzini. Megazzini will get it back to Kataska high on the far side. Kataska will back up to the volleyball line and now back up even farther to the midcourt stripe. As he comes towards the center of the court, they'll reset the offense. Get it over to Leposki over on the left wing. Leposki behind the back dribble, gets around the defender but runs into a triple team. And now he'll get it to Harmala. Harmala passes it. Ooh, and that sound effect brought to you by Kataska, and it's, oh my goodness, Prince Aligbe with the cleanup, slams it down with two hands off the missed layup by Brown. We'll fix our microphone here that Kataska had conveniently knocked over. Of course, we're not mad at him for that, but so apologize for the extra sound effects there. Harmala sent a pass to the near sideline. Kataska had to jump up and get it, and that's what caused him to go into the scorers table here. And now Harmala hits a three from the near corner. 44-29. We saw Pequot Lakes yesterday come out and simply dominate half number 2 versus Durham to get to this game. Will they be able to do the same here against Minnehaha? They have a big hill to climb if they're going to do it, and Minnehaha misses the shot. And now the Patriots come back. Kataska cuts defenders and his shot is blocked. And now the pass is intercepted up court and the Patriots get it back. Harmala to the hoop. Now he comes back out into the left corner, gets it up top here for Megazzini. Megazzini over to Kataska. Kataska on the right wing. Rashavi, tried to set a screen. Nothing came from it. Now Harmala here on the left wing. Backs up right in front of me. High on the near side. 15:05 and counting to go here in the second half of play. They'll fire a pass over to Leposki. Leposki with a long three off the back iron. It will not go. It bounces out of bounds into the Pequot Lakes bench, and it'll be Redhawks basketball. .56 to go. We'll let our clock catch up there that you see on your screen. Redhawks have the basketball at the top of the key. It's Barnes, and Barnes goes to the hoop. And one. He got the basket, or did it count? Yes, it did. So a foul on the Patriots will send Leroy Barnes, to the free throw line to try and complete a three-point play. Barnes has the ball, sets his feet, spins, takes a couple dribbles, sets, and it's on the way and in. .47-29 now. Here's Leposki, brings it over the timeline. He'll be fouled by Barnes. Little hand checking. Inbounds pass will come right in front of me from Kataska. So near sideline inbounds pass here for the Patriots. 14:32 to go here in the second half, and Kataska will inbound it into the backcourt there for Leposki. Leposki brings it back up front. Rashavi now back over to Leposki. Back into Rashavi, and Rashavi is fouled. Rashavi fouled by Mateo Cordes-Weiss. .23 to go. That'll be an inbounds pass from the baseline. Right side of the hoop. Rashavi gets it at the top of the key, fires it to Logie. Logie inside, reverse layup for Kataska, won't go. Rashavi gets the offensive board. Now Kataska has it out in the corner on the pass from Rashavi. They work it around the perimeter here. Now driving in is Spitska. Spitska gets a pass across the paint. Rashavi too strong off the glass. Prince Aligbe with the rebound. Back the other way now come the Redhawks. Prince Aligbe right down the middle of the court to the hoop, gets the foul, shot won't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. 13:57 to go now here in the second half. Prince Aligbe got that rebound, and he went right down the middle of the court with a couple of zigzags and earned himself a trip to the free throw line. Aligbe will hold the ball on his left hip. Now take a couple dribbles. First one's up, and it's in. Kind of rolled around the rim for a moment, but it did drop in. 48-29 now, and a chance for Prince Aligbe to put his team up by 20 here if he can connect on the second free throw. He'll clear off his shoes, spin the ball around his back. Set. Release and swish. 49-29 with 13:55 and counting to go as Leposki brings it up over the timeline. Leposki being guarded by Barnes. And now that is Rashavi who couldn't get it up and in. No, I'm sorry, that was Grant Logie who couldn't get it up and in. And now I don't know if an elbow to the face, but one of the I believe it is Courts Weiss. Maybe got an elbow to the eyeball or something. He's holding his hands over his eyes. So maybe he got poked in the eye, not sure, but hopefully he's okay and it's nothing serious. So checking in for the Redhawks will be Dante Thomas. I believe that's Dante Thomas. Maybe it's George Norseman. It's either 2 or 3. It's 2. It's George Norseman who's checking into the lineup here for the Redhawks. He'll inbound it here for Barnes. Barnes will bring it over the timeline. Now they get it back to Norseman. Norseman high on the far side of the bounce pass to the near side here for Barnes. Barnes will direct traffic. Top of the key, get it into the paint. Prince Aligbe with the jam! He got the pass about the middle of the paint and just took 2 steps and slammed it down one-handed. Free throw line for Aligbe, he scores. He gets the jam, he gets the 3-point one-handed slam, we'll put it that way. 52-29. 13 and change remaining. Evan Rude into the lineup. That pass tipped and it's picked up by the Redhawks. They'll bring it down the court. To the hoop, reverse layup up and in for Barnes, he scores. 54-29, inside 13 minutes to go now as Leposki brings it up the court. Being guarded by Barnes, Leposki fires it near wing here for, that is Spitzka. Spitzka lost it, he dives to the floor. He's being harassed and it's taken away and they're gonna call it jump ball. Redhawks basketball, though, inbounded from in front of the Pequot Lakes bench. 12:44 to go. They're up 54-29. Barnes sent the pass to Norseman over the timeline, high on the far side. Now back to the top of the key for Barnes. Barnes dishes it off. Corner 3, up, and it's a little bit short. And in for the rebound, I believe it was Leposki, and it was. Leposki will bring it up the near side of the court. Now switch his hand on the dribble, go to the center of the court, fire the pass to the right wing for Kennan. Kennan gets to the high post, back to Leposki here on the near wing, down to the corner for Logie. And that pass is intercepted. Back the other way, Leroy Barnes, one-on-one to the basket, lays it in off the glass and scores. 56-29, 12:05 and counting to go here in the second half of play. Leposki will jog it up and over the timeline with 12 minutes to go. Leposki, left wing now here into the hands of Spitzka. Spitzka will get it into Rashad. No, that's not Rashavi. Now back to Spitzka. That was actually Evan Rude. Now Spitzka will try and drive in on his defender into the paint. Pops a pass. Pass deflected. It's picked up there on the far side by Grant Logie. Logie will get it back. Free throw line spinning into the paint. Shot is up and it goes over the top of the backboard, but I think the foul came before the ball goes officially out of bounds. And it does, so that will stop the clock, and that will send the Patriots to the free throw line, and a chance to get a couple free points here is the 6'1" sophomore guard, Braden Spitzka. Spitzka's first free throw is up and in, 56-30. Mykelti Dillard checks in for Leroy Barnes. Second free throw on the way, and it's in. Swish, nothing but net. Nicely done there by Spitzka. And the inbounds pass will come to Dillard. Dillard will bring it up the near side of the court. Now switch to the middle. He'll call the play. He'll direct traffic, and now he'll go to the right. Bounce pass, right wing, into the hands there of Weiss. Weiss into Prince Aligbe. He spins, tries to go to the baseline. Defender cuts him off, and now the pass across the paint, and the shot by Dillard is off the mark. Offensive rebound, tip back up to the top of the key for Aligbe. He'll spin, shot up, and no, it rattles off the front of the rim. The rebound's tipped right back into the hands of Aligbe. He'll try again on the same shot and score. From inside the restrictive circle, Aligbe gets the rebound tapped back to him off his own missed shot, and he puts it up and in for two. Substitute, Rashavi will come back into the lineup. And that will give Grant Logie a breather on the sideline. Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt for Harmelon. 10:45 and counting to go here as they get it in for Logie. Or no, check that. That was Evan Rude, and Evan Rude will get fouled. So baseline inbounds pass here for the Patriots. They'll come up top here to Rude. Rude will dish it off for Rashavi. Rashavi will send a pass across the court to Spitzka. Spitzka lost the ball. Two bounce arounds and taps around later. The Patriots regain control. Now Spitzka once again into the paint, and he falls down. No foul, and Prince Aligbe with the pass up the court, and now they're off the glass, and it was intended for an alley-oop for Aligbe, but it was tipped by Rashavi to his teammate Harmelon. And now Harmelon will bring it up court, right down the center of the court, and he'll get the hand check foul courtesy of Fida Jafar. Stops the clock with 10:07, 58-31. Prince Aligbe leading the way with 23 points for the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. Ryan Harmelon at the free throw line. Takes a couple dribbles, releases the free throw, and it's in, and he'll get another one, because that's the first of a 1-and-1. 58-32. Harmelon gets the ball back from the referee. He'll take a couple dribbles. Second free throw on the way, and in. He makes them both. 2 free points at the clock stop. 58-33 as the clock continues to roll. Over the timeline is Dillard. Dillard will hand it off there for Jafar. Now Aligbe up top for Dillard again. He'll get it back to Norseman. Norseman inside for Dillard. Dillard back up to the top of the key for Kingston Manning, who's in the lineup for, I believe, the first time tonight. For the Redhawks, here's Norseman, mid-post jumper, a little bit strong. Manning with the rebound, got rejected by the rim, and now it'll be Leposki coming away with the rebound. Leposki dribbles up to the top of the key, now backs up, volleyball line, and now sends the pass over to the far wing. They'll get it into the hands of, that is Harmelon, pulling up for a long two. 58-35, 9 minutes and change to go here as Dillard has the basketball, and he'll slowly direct traffic as he gets over to Norseman over on the left wing. 9:07 and counting to go as the bounce pass comes here to Savion Kane. Kane up top for Prince Aligbe. Aligbe will back dribble here, and now he'll drive towards the hoop. To the hoop and lays it in off the glass, and somehow he got through 3 defenders without getting touched, without getting fouled, and he made it look like there was no defender there at all. Pretty impressive as Prince Aligbe now with 25 points on the evening, or the early afternoon, I should say. And that missed shot will be right into the hands of Dillard. Dillard will bring it up the near sideline. Dillard now down to the baseline, backs out of the corner. Now he tries to drive the baseline, runs into a double team. Prince Aligbe will travel as he made it look like he was going to take a 3. His defender committed to the air, and then he was going to make it look like he was going to go to the hoop for a dunk, and as soon as the whistle blew, he changed the dunk to a layup. Leposki will bring it up in court here for the Patriots. 8:23 and counting. 3 from Harmala. Yes, he got it. That was about a 27-footer too, and Harmala nails it 60-38, pulling Pequot Lakes within 22 points. Back the other way, here comes Savion Kane. Kane with the basketball with the between the legs dribble. He'll get the screen, and now the other defender will come off. Now they'll fire the pass here to Weiss, who's the one who set the screen. Now Ligbe gets it up top here for Kane. Ligbe into Prince Ligbe. The pass is tipped, and the Patriots come away with it. Harmala up the court, being guarded by Prince Ligbe. There's a mismatch in size. Long 3, he got it last time, he got it this time. Leposki with a 30-footer right in front of the volleyball line. They've hit 2 long 3s on the last 3 possessions for Pequot Lakes. 60-41, and they're within 19. Can they complete the comeback? And that is Prince Ligbe with points 26 and 27. Pushes the lead up to 62-41 here for the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. It's Leposki on the left wing. He'll hand it off here up top for Harmala. Harmala thought about pulling up. Now he won't pull the trigger. Instead, he'll get it over to Kataska. Kataska into the high post for Rashabi. Rashabi will get it back up top here for Leposki. Leposki drives down to the baseline. 17-footer shot off the back of the rim. And a battle for the rebound. Jump ball call. Possession arrow favors Pequot Lakes. As Rollins Aligby and Sam Rashavi got tied up in that rebound. Baseline inbounds pass here for the Patriots. Catch and shoot 3. Leposki left it a little short. Prince Aligby, a little underhand pass up to Leroy Barnes to the hoop, lays it in off the glass. 64-41. Back the other way, Harmala with the left-handed dribble, pulls up to the left wing. Now he backs up, right-handed dribble, switch to the left hand, it was tipped and it stays with the Patriots. Although Leroy Barnes disagrees with that. It happened right in front of me. I agree with the referee. Kataska, nice pass to Rashabi, who tried to go for the dunk. And when I say tried to go for the dunk, it was Rollins Aligby who prevented that, but he somehow got the layup in off the glass regardless. Trying to inject a little momentum, and now Rashabi will get called for a foul down on the other end on the same guy who prevented him from dunking it, and that will send Rollins Aligby to the free throw line. Rollins Aligby, free throw up and in. As team foul number 4 in the second half. Rollins Aligby with 7 points, 20 points behind his brother. I believe they're brothers anyway. And now he's 19 points away with the second free throw. 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. 66-43 is our score. Kataska, a little underhand pass to Leposki. Now back to Kataska here on the left wing. Kataska splits defenders and he falls down as he goes down to the low blocks on the left-handed dribble, and he will draw the foul. I believe the foul might be charged to Leroy Barnes. No, I was wrong on that. It'll be actually charged to Savion Kane. Rashavi will check out for the Patriots, and coming in to take his place will be Evan Rude. Evan Rude, 6'4", Rashavi out 6'7". So they lose 3 inches on that one. And the free throw is missed. And Rollins Aligbe comes down with the rebound. Now quickly up the court here is Savion Kane. And Kane to the hoop, and the reverse layup is up and in. He started from the right wing, went to the left side of the paint, and then came across the baseline on the reverse layup. That's not an easy basket to make, but he made it. 68-43. Here's Leposki, dribbles down to the baseline, picks up, pivots around, looks for the pass. And now they'll hand it off to Kataska, and he makes a strong move to the hoop and scores. 68-45 as Kataska gets the layup. And now the Redhawks slowly bring it up the court. They'll cross the timeline with 5:11 and counting to go. They get it into the hands of Roland Ligby. Now Prince of Ligby. Prince of Ligby will back up. And if they give him too much space, he'll pull up for three. And he did, and he nails it. The Pequot Lakes defenders just kind of backed off, and he's like, all right, I'll take the three, and he buries it, nothing but net. 71-45 our score, 5 minutes to go here in the second half of the ball game. Kataska will try and drive down the middle of the paint, and he does so successfully, scores the layup off the glass, but way quickly, and they tried for the alley-oop there, but now two-handed slam from Prince of Ligby after the failed alley-oop, and it's 73-45 now here in favor of the Minnehaha Academy. Redhawks and Prince of Ligby now has 32 points. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Good.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Well, the score.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Some new faces in the lineup here for Minnehaha. Try and get familiar with them as soon as we can. Trying to look something up here. Something tells me that the starters are out here. 41 points is the most points scored by a boys basketball player on Magnitude Sports. It was scored by Carter Barringcott of the West Fargo Packers on Friday, February 19th of 2021. And right now, Prince of Ligby with 34 points, but it looks like he'll be the rest of the game on the bench here. Harmala will miss the free throw. And now that shot is missed, and the loose ball rebound comes down to Horton. Horton's pass up court, out of bounds. This is too high in the air for Quincy Starling, a 6'1" freshman guard for the Redhawks. So you have Marcus Horton, six foot freshman. Quincy Starling, a 6'1" freshman. Uwe Omaradian, a 5'9" senior. George Norseman, a 6'2" freshman. And a basket there for Harmala for the Patriots. 73-49 our score. Still 4 minutes to go here. Apparently we forgot to stop our clock earlier. There's a travel. Going out is Marcus Horton, and coming in is Anderson Stark, a 5'11" 8th grader for Minnehaha. And Quincy Starling will be, I already mentioned his name. I think I got all 5 of them now. If I missed one, I apologize. Mykelti Dillard also in the lineup here for Minnehaha. Rashavi has it. Now he gets over to Kataska. Kataska drives to the baseline. His shot is blocked and he's fouled. So Kataska will go to the line to shoot 2. With 3:28 to go here, and the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks up 73-49 over the Pequot Lakes Patriots. Don't forget 2 more basketball games coming up for you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. It'll be the 2A semifinals between Minneapolis North and Morris area. And then we'll have the other semifinal between the Caledonia Warriors and the Annandale Cardinals. Morris area. I'm not sure what the nickname is, but Minneapolis North are the Minneapolis North Polars. And that free throw's up and in. Minneapolis North Polars made their debut a couple years ago on Magnitude Sports when they made the trip to East Grand Forks, which was a pretty exciting game for us to have on the air. A lot of talent on that team, at least there was a couple years ago. And there, I would assume that if they made the state tournament, they still have some talent on their team. So that game's 6 o'clock on tomorrow night here on Magnitude Sports. Live from the Williams Arena in Minneapolis. And that will be over and, oh, and it won't be over and back. Inbounds pass went over the head of his teammate into the backcourt from the baseline. And now, was it a charging foul? Yes, it was. Three minutes exactly to go. And the starter's still in for Pequot Lakes. Harmala to Kataska over on the far wing. Kataska dribbles in, free throw line extended, right side to left side, and now they get it to Harmala. Harmala to the hoop, he'll draw a foul. So Harmala will go to the line to try and get some free points here with the clock stopped, 2:37 to go.
Quickly starting with the personal foul, their third. Ryan Harmala shooting 2.
Ryan Harmala at the free throw line. He'll take a couple dribbles. First free throw is up and off the back of the rim, no good. And with a little bit of frustration, he will bounce the ball back to the referee as Noah Hamburg, a 6-foot freshman, comes in for the Redhawks. And now we'll have some new faces for the Pequot Lakes Patriots too. A 5'10 junior, Maverick Ackerman, wearing number 14. A 5'11 sophomore, Clay Erickson, wearing number 34. Free throws up and in, and that timeout will take Harmala out of the game. Replacing him will be the 6'1 sophomore, Braden Spitzka. And let's see, Maverick Ackerman, and the other one is, I think I got everybody. Maybe missed one, but I think everybody's been identified. Redhawks will get the rebound. 2:18 to go. Right wing, that is, let me check my roster, that is Noah Hamburg for the Redhawks. Driving to the hoop, and the layup is missed by a foul. And going to the free throw line here for the Redhawks is it Anderson Stark? Yes, it is. Anderson Stark, a 5'11 8th grader, will go to the free throw line here for the Minnehaha Redhawks with 2:02 remaining. And the free throw's up, and it's strong off the backside of the rim, no good. Second free throw is also in and out. And a defensive rebound here for the Patriots. Bringing it up the court is Connor Quayle, a 5'10 junior. Quayle will get it back. Quayle puts it in the corner. 3 on the way from Clay Erickson, won't go. And the rebound comes down to George Norseman. Norseman gets it up court here to Anderson Stark. Now a loose ball stolen away by the Patriots. Turnover with 1:30 to go. With the basketball is Quanner Quayle. And Quayle scores. 73-53 in a timeout. As we'll have more substitutions coming up here for both teams. Looks like Uli Omordion. There we go. Uwe Omordion checks into the lineup here as the inbounds pass will come from Quincy Starling into the backcourt here for Anderson Stark. And now a foul will send Quincy Starling, the freshman, to the free throw line.
Leo Bowles handle check charged with the foul at the line of Quincy Starling for 2.
And that free throw will roll around and off the rim to the right side. No good, and now stop the clock with 1:13 to go as our clock is finally caught up. Second free throw's up and in. Minute 10 left in the ball game. With the basketball now is River Sommernes, a 6'1" sophomore for the Patriots. And now the ball's kicked on the baseline. Looks like there's a foul. It's team foul number 7, so now free throws for both teams for every foul from here on out. 59.2 at the free throw line is Leo Bowles on Dolchek. Leo Bowles and Dolchek, I believe, is a 6'3" junior forward. First free throw, no. Second free throw, no. And quickly down to the other end of the court, another foul. As driving to the hoop was Anderson Stark. And he'll earn a trip to the free throw line. It's team foul number 8. So he'll shoot the front half of a one-on-one, 74-54, with 53.2 seconds to go. And Stark's free throw is in. Second free throw is also in. Nice pair of free throws there for Anderson Stark. 50 seconds to go. Pequot Lakes has the basketball. It's Alex Kriesel, I believe is how you say it. He is a 5'11" sophomore. He'll get it into the hands of River Sommernes. Sommernes will fight, go to the hoop and score! 76-56, 30 seconds to go. Up the court, they'll get into the hands of Starling. Starling into the corner, thought about a 3. Now driving to the hoop, leaving the layup a little bit short there was Harrison Aligby. And now another 3 from Aligby is in. Harrison Aligby scores a 3. From the near corner, 15 seconds to go. Do the Patriots have one more basket in them? Into the corner, 3 on the way, and it is in and out, won't go. But he'll get his own rebound. That was Maverick Ackerman, and now that one won't go. 1 second to go, and that will be the final horn. And the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks take the Consolation Championship in Class 2A here over the Pequot Lakes Patriots by the score of 79-56. Once again, you can find us online. We'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/magnitudesports. Click the bell to select your alert preference. We got the awards ceremony coming up shortly here. Also, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, Magnitude SN, Instagram, Magnitude SN1. And now the trophy presentation. We'll keep it live here. Give you a look at our upcoming schedule while the trophy presentation is being presented. And we'll turn it over to our PA announcer here for the announcements. All right, since they're playing music, I'll bring it back and I'll chit-chat a little bit here with you guys. Don't want to get blocked as the Patriots line up in front of their home fans are right behind my left shoulder, and they'll get pictures as they'll take 6th place in the AA state tournament. If you're not familiar with Minnesota basketball, there's 4 classes. There's single A, there's AA, there's AAA, and there's 4A. And the 4A guys are, in theory, like the best of the 4 classes, I guess you could say. And then that's up to debate, of course, but there's probably some mismatchups in 4A, and there are probably some fans who'd like to see some realignments. Like, for example, the Moorhead Spuds and the Wayzata Trojans are both in 4A, and the Wayzata Trojans absolutely crushed Moorhead in the quarterfinals of the 4A tournament. Moorhead would come here to the Gangelhoff Center and lose their 2nd game. I can't remember who they played against, but their season would come to an end after winning their 4A championship within the section. So if what I'll do is I'll pull up the brackets here, and we'll tell you what's all happened so far here in the 4 tournaments. So stay tuned. Now they've turned off the music. All right, so for Class A, Hayfield defeated Russell Tyler Ruthon High School 66-49, and Cherry defeated Nevis 68-57. So they'll play in the semifinals at Williams Arena tomorrow at 12 noon in the single A bracket. On the other side of the single A bracket, it was Sleepy Eye. It was Belgrade Bruton El Rosa Jaguars defeating Sleepy Eye St. Mary's 70-63, and New Life Academy of Woodbury would knock off Sacred Heart 64-58. So Belgrade Bruton El Rosa will take on New Life Academy Woodbury at 2 o'clock at Williams Arena in the semifinals tomorrow. In Consolation in single A, it was Russell Tyler Ruthon putting an end to Nevis' season by a score of 74-71. And Sacred Heart defeated Sleepy Eye St. Mary's 69-52 to put an end to the Knights season. So Sacred Heart and Russell Tyler Ruthon will play at 8 o'clock on right here at the Gangelhoff Center in St. Paul on March 26th for their final game, and then the winners of Belgrade Bruton Arosa and New Life Academy will play the winners of Hayfield and Cherry in the Single A Championship at 11 o'clock at Williams Arena on March 26. In the AA bracket, which is the bracket that Magnitude Sports has been providing most of the coverage for, it started off with Minneapolis North knocking off Glencoe Silver Lake 74-69. And Morris area Chokio, Alberta, knocking off Minnehaha Academy 71-67. So Minneapolis North and Morris area will meet at 6 p.m. tomorrow at Williams Arena for the semifinal. On the other side of the AA bracket, it was Caledonia knocking off Perham 51-41, and Annandale knocking off Pequot Lakes 55-40. So Annandale and Caledonia will play at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and that's a game we'll have for you here on Magnitude Sports Radio. And then the winners of Caledonia and Annandale will play the winners of Minneapolis North and Morris area in the 2AA championship. In Consolation round, it was Minnehaha putting an end to Glencoe Silver Lake's season yesterday with a 77-67 win over the Panthers. And then Pequot Lakes would end Perham's season by the final score of 58-38 yesterday. And then the game that we just finished here resulted in Minnehaha winning by the score of 79-59. So Minnehaha and let's see here. Oh, and then the third place game for AA will be played at 12 noon on Saturday here at the Gangelhoff Center for Class 2A. And that's to look at your 2A bracket. So once again, we'll have 2 more AA games for you, Minneapolis North and Morris area. And then we'll have Caledonia and Annandale at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. tomorrow night here on Magnitude Sports Radio. In the 3A bracket, in the quarterfinals, it was Totino Grace knocking off Hermantown 83-50, and Mankato East would knock off Mound Westonka 68-55. So Totino Grace and Mankato East will meet in the semifinals. Actually, they met in the semifinals today at 12 noon. And Totino Grace would knock off Mankato East by the score of 77-39. So Totino Grace moves to the 3A championship game, and they'll face the winner of Princeton and De La Salle. Princeton and De La Salle probably in progress, about getting ready to wrap up soon here. Let's hit refresh and see if there's a final on that one yet. And no, there is no final yet, but the winner of Princeton and De La Salle will play Totino Grace in the 3A championship game, as Princeton knocked off Austin 73-63 to get to the semifinals, and De La Salle knocked off St. Cloud Tech 69-57 in the quarterfinals. So Mankato East, with their loss, will move to the third place game played here at the Gangelhoff Center at Concordia in St. Paul for the 2 p.m. matchup on March 26th. And then in consolation round in 3A, it was Mount Westonka ending Hermantown's season by the final score of 64-59. St. Cloud Tech would finish the season for Austin in a close one, 68-63. So Mount Westonka and St. Cloud Tech will play in the Consolation Championship, which is coming up here in about 30 minutes. It's the 4 o'clock game here. We will not be carrying that one here on Magnitude Sports. And then that wraps up your 3A bracket, and then your 4A bracket and your final 4 brackets in the Minnesota State Basketball Championship state tournaments. In the quarterfinal round, it is Park Center 74-60 winners over Andover, and Eastville would win over Eden Prairie 57-51. So Park Center and Eastville will meet today at 6 o'clock in the semifinals at Williams Arena. In the other half of the bracket in the quarterfinals is Creighton-Durham Hall with 52-51 winners over Owatonna. And as I mentioned earlier, Wayzata crushing Moorhead 71-28. So Wayzata and Creighton-Durham will meet in the semifinals, and the winner of that one will play the winner of Eastview and Park Center in the 4A championship game at 8 o'clock at Williams Arena on Saturday night. And then the losers of those 2 games will meet here at the Gangelhoff Center at 4 o'clock on March 26th for the third place in 4AA. In consolation round bracket play in 4AA, it was Andover putting an end to Eden Prairie's season 78-65, and Owatonna would put an end to Moorhead's season by the score of 63-45. Andover and Owatonna play here at the Gangelhoff Center right after the game that's coming up. It's the nightcap of the 4 games here at Gangelhoff Center, and Owatonna will play Andover for the Consolation Championship here in 4AA. So that's a look at how the 4 brackets have progressed so far as we near the final games of the state tournament in A, 2A, 3A, and 4A. And that is a recap of the state tournament so far. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. Once again, 79-56 your final score here in favor of the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks, who are the 2A Consolation champions. That'll wrap it up for us. We'll talk to you again tomorrow, 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock for the semifinals of the 2A. It'll be Minneapolis North Polars taking on Morris area, and the Andale Cardinals taking on the Caledonia Warriors in the 8 o'clock matchup for the AA semifinals, and the winners of those 2 will meet in the AA championship on Saturday night at Williams Arena. Thanks so much for tuning in. The next time that we'll talk to you after those 2 basketball games will be in Spencer, Iowa for the Post 400 Stars, taking on Okotoks, if I'm saying that correctly. And we certainly look forward to that. So 2 more basketball games, and then 2 more baseball doubleheaders, all back-to-back, coming up in the next 48 hours here on Magnitude Sports. Have a good afternoon. We'll talk to you again soon here on Magnitude.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.